I'm gonna break this tripod like the because it keeps showing like some parts of the. See this part? I don't want it to show on the screen. So. Okay, that's better. But yeah, welcome back to the stream, guys, and yeah, it's been a long time since the last stream, but I just went to the lake. I went to the store. I did some chores. I cooked and I spent time with my family. And yo, Reels Brother Gaming, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? I would play our chat right now. Well, I could have, honestly. I thought I didn't have a loot, but now I'm thinking I do have a loot. But it's fine. Better to play with fresh loot. Anyways, hi, how are you? I'm good. Yo, Queen, welcome back to the stream. How are you guys? It's 2:07 a.m. Yeah, it's pretty late. I've been streaming consistently at midnight for some reason, and I don't know why. I seriously don't know why. Because it's not that I don't have things to do in the morning. I do. Like, I literally have work in the morning. I mean, not tomorrow, but like Tuesdays and Thursdays specifically. Yo, education minister resigned. Gen Z won. What? No way, Erica. That's awesome news. Because of the politics you were talking about in India, that is so cool. I'm so happy for all the Indians, all my Indians. But yeah, now what's gonna happen for the education minister, situation? And Doggy, welcome back to the stream. Oh, gotta go. Okay, see you later, Queen. Have a good rest of your day. And look who else is here. He's gonna show himself. I don't even have to move the camera, bro. He's like, hi, Joanny Castillo. Welcome back to the stream. And Doggy, how have you been? What do you think about the situation in India that Air Scott is talking about, where the education minister guy resigned? Like, they really did that. Like, they pressured him to leave. That's so cool. Students won Air Sue. Yeah. That's great. So, what were they grading last? Let's see. We can fit some types of regularization linear models now here. Is being bad. I was born Jewish, but I'm a believer in Jesus for over a year, and I really want to convert to Christianity and get baptized already, but I need someone who can lead me through that. Well, I hope you find that person, TT, and welcome to the stream. I can guide you through to becoming Muslim, but because I'm Muslim, I'm not Christian, but yeah, it's good that you want to get close to Jesus. Jesus is a very, very beloved prophet of God, and yeah, peace be upon him. Oh, gotta go bye. Okay, bye, John Honey Castillo. See you later. Bro, why do you want to convert into Christian, bro? Be whatever you are. True. I guess he wants to be Christian, though, so. Ordinary least squares. So for this one, we have min w taking the magnitude of xw minus y squared 2. Well, I don't get it. This is the loss. Ridge regression. Yeah, Aries, people hate on Gen Z and say kids these days, but we are probably the most impactful generation. True! I'm very proud of being part of this generation. It's like the most healed generation, even though we have a lot of work to do. Like, that first generation's not gonna get to that point, but it's gonna help it so much. The future generations really are gonna propel. We are a cockroach. LO. Yeah, you don't die. So I don't even know what these type of linear models are. I mean, he's gonna explain it, but now I'm kind of regretting putting it down here.
For us, this is a basic linear regression model. However, if you consider the regression term, so this is MSE in the loss function, and then also you consider the square. Okay, so this is a square regression term. We call this ridge regression. There's another one we call the lasso. You may want to know.
So ordinary least squares is just the mean squared equation.
This is a basic linear regression model.
Okay.
However,
So ordinary least squares. Basic linear model. Ridge regression.
if you consider the regression term, so this is MSE in the loss function, and then also you consider the square. Okay, so this is a square regression term. We call this ridge regression.
Oh, regularization. Hey! He's being really rabid these days. Like, he never bit anybody, but today he bit my sister 4 times, and now he's being mean to who? Junie. Let me tell you about the cockroach Janta party that emerged in India in May 2026. And yo, Nate the Great, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you've been here, but welcome. The name came from controversy over remarks that were widely understood as comparing some unemployed young people to cockroaches. Is it because cockroaches are, like, annoying, or is it because they're just, like, undefeated? Because cockroaches are very clean, actually. They just indicate where it's not clean. But they themselves don't carry diseases or anything like that. This is pretty crazy, like, hold on. This is the only eraser I have. I feel like a 2008 kid. Regularization. Oh, why is there a bug here? Similar to how some protest movements reclaim derogatory terms. When young people adopt it. Wait, hold on. I make basketball content. I love basketball. Nice. It's good to have passion like that, especially like athletic passions. If you want, I could check it out. Many young people adopted the label ironically, turning an insult into a symbol of resilience. Oh, that's so beautiful. I mean, the term cockroach is pretty crazy though. They are resilient. The founders used humor, memes, and satire to express frustration with political and social issues. Hey, I was born in 2008. Nice. The chief... Wait, how long is that? 18 years ago? Dang. The Chief Justice of India had called lazy and unemployed people as cockroaches in Parliament session. Jesus, haven't seen a pink eraser in years. I know, right? Hello, Chip the Agent. How's it going? Let me tell you why did it become so popular. Anger over repeated exam paper leaks, especially the NEET examination. Yeah. I feel like you said that part before.
There's another one we call lasso.
Offline protests that drew large crowds and increased national attention. That's great. I mean, the power that the people have that they don't realize is immense. Like, we could change the whole world if we really united and tried all together to change it. Junior's playing with something.
You may want to know that suppose
I'm looking just doom scrolling live streams. I see. Well, nice to see you stick around this one, but
you still use the MSE. So this is MSE. If the key thing is here. This one doesn't matter. Right? This is just the scalar.
and then there's also the regression.
Right. So this is one norm. Okay, in linear algebra on the molecular method, I think your instructor may talk about the norm. Right? The norm of vector, they have many different norms. So this one just using one norm. One norm is just the absolute value of the sum of the absolute value of the vector elements. So
some of the magnitude of vector elements. One norm. Hello, hi Nick, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? On the way on to the next one, but I did like. Okay, thank you, Nate. Yeah, have a good rest of your doom scroll, I guess. Hey, so bad news. I've kind of took a nap, so I can't sleep tonight. Teehee and hi, how are you? Oh, that's fine. I mean, I guess that means you can stay in the live then. Nice. But yeah, hope you don't have anything for tomorrow, since tomorrow's Monday. It is summer for people, but yeah, I'm good, Ace, and welcome back. How are you? Hope you're good too, inshallah. I'm fine. How are you? I'm good. Alhamdulillah. Just finishing the rest of this live, and then maybe we'll call it a night, or we'll read a little bit. I don't know exactly. We'll see though. We'll see. How's life been treating you lately, Drea? It's been good, alhamdulillah. I have a lot of assignments for tomorrow, but other than that, I'm like on top of things, and yeah, I'm actually just glad that like I was able to get that job. Even like we don't have to tell the details how often I work or what my job consists of doing. It's just the fact that you got a job, that's what matters in society. Because my mom, she came back and she was just talking about that the entire time, like how people in New York, like our extended family, was like talking, oh, what is Juaria doing? And then she had an answer. She's like, oh yeah, she's working it. And they're like, okay. Then they stop bothering. But they're so nosy, these people. Dang, I gotta go. Okay, bye Ace. Have a good rest of your day. Job application. I know, right, bro? And they want like an official job. They don't want like, that or something. Judy's so cute.
if you use the regression item based on the one norm, this is called lasso. So what is lasso? Lasso can help you get a really sparse width. For example, suppose here you have a W0.
Oh, why is she meowing? She's gonna leave in 1 week. My cousin is coming this Saturday to see Junie and to take her to Utah. Junie. She's so cute. Oh, she muted it or what?
Oh, so when you use lasso, this can help you get a sparse width. That means for some width value, they are supposed to be very small. The lasso will push that to 0. Okay. So think about here when some width goes to 0, that means that feature are not important to make very less contribution to the target, right? So lasso can help you pick it out of the important features. So sometimes the lasso can, is involves the feature selection. Anyway, so lasso helps you get sparse the weights that with a lot of weights are set to zero.
So lasso sets the weights to 0. No way, don't give her away, come on. I know I saw your comment on the Junie live, but yeah. It's sad, but we got to do what we got to do. And I'm so grateful for my cousin, honestly. Like, the fact that she decided to take her is like the best case scenario, because whether she wanted to take the cat or not, we had to give her away. We can't keep her. And she just decided, okay, let me take her just so that you guys can see her grow up and stuff. Cat, yeah, welcome to the stream, Moose and Alexa Sparks, and yeah, a dog. Basically, she's like a dog. But yeah, let me let her go if she wants to leave. She wants her pops. Okay. Now, back to the stream.
Also, we have elastic net. So this considering both regularization term with a 1 norm and 2 norm. So they are just different names of the linear regression model.
So you have the scatter, the mean squared equation, the 1 norm and 2 norm. Oops. But yeah, how's it going, Alexa Sparks? Different loss functions used from different machine learning algorithms. Different ML algorithms. Well, the day before yesterday, my hamster died. Wait! I didn't even know you had a hamster. I'm so sorry to hear that, Eris. I tried my best to wake him up, but he didn't. Rip Sebastian. Aww. Rip. Do you have any videos of him? Like, maybe if you do, you could upload a short. I could watch it.
You may see here the loss function actually.
Oh, what color was he?
Right? The differences among those models are just on the loss function. Right?
So key concepts to find a good model. You need loss function, optimization, generalization, and regularization.
So here, now let's quickly summarize what we learned. We learned loss function, right, which measures error. This is a very important component in the training loop that can help model to learn the best parameters fit the data. We have the optimization, right? This going through the gradient descent process to update the model. We also have two other concepts mentioned.
Okay, so key concepts. And we already wrote all this down. It's good to write it again. Measures error, which is just different. Guess what? Yo, Jujubee, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Guess what? Chicken butt. So hamsters die from literally anything, everything. I swear. That's true. I don't even know how long they live. How long do hamsters live? I know how long opossums live though, or possums, not opossums. They live for 1 year, bro. That's so sad, and they're so big too. It's like you wouldn't expect them to live so short. That's like any possum that you see, you're never gonna see it again, cause you know, it's like 1 year, once a year type of thing. My mom and dad are dead. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jujubee. How did that happen? Did that happen recently or before or what? If you want to talk about it, you can. No pressure. But stay here if it makes you feel better. I hope you're not joking, and I'm not assuming that you're joking. Just like people online, they don't usually say that first thing, unless they want like a reaction. But I'm really sorry to hear that. I can't imagine what you're going through. Even though I don't know how they treated you. His color was dark golden. Aw, that's like Luca, bro. But yeah, Jujubee, how are you feeling right now? Optimization. How to find a good fit. Descent. And then generalization fit to unseen test data.
Generalization, we care the model, the capability to fit unseen data. Right? The regularization, we
What is this about? Yo, Midlander NC, welcome to the stream. This is about machine learning. So this is a lecture based on linear models specifically for regression analysis. But yeah, it's just for anything. Like you could study alongside, and I like streaming while studying, so like I could stay focused. I don't know if that helps other people. For me, it helps. I don't know, but yeah. Let me know how your day's going, Midlander.
know that we may have both. Or fitting issue when the model becomes very complicated. So usually we may want to force the width too small so that can reduce the fitting issue. The solution we can use is one of the technique we can use is the regression. Also, there are some other things we need to quickly mention.
Prediction error. So we have validation, bias, and variance, typical workflow to reduce error, and feature scaling. What we really care about is the prediction error on new data. Man, all my skin is peeling because I just cut my nails today. I don't know why. I get hangnails after I cut my nails. Is it late in California? Yes, it is currently 11:30. 31. This clock is 2 minutes ahead, but I could just put that there for y'all. But it's fine. Like I'm not tired. I have to pray though. I have to pray. Probably, yeah. Brush my teeth. Did you say how old you were, Nick? As I already told you, my brother gifted me the hamster in December 2025. At that time, he was two hamster. He had two hamsters. One was a common hamster and the other one was a rare one. He decided to keep the rare hamster and gave me the common one, which was also the older of the two. Oh, I see. So, how old is your brother? He sounds older.
Here, the one important thing is validation. So this is one you want to pay attention. Okay. So validation data sets we quickly mention. So here, the one important thing is validation. So this is one you want to pay attention.
Key concepts in supervised learning, not just for linear regression. So this is for in supervised learning. What? I didn't hear you say that again. I forgot what I said, but easier. So your brother sounds older than you. Like he doesn't live with you. Like, and where do you get the hamsters from? And yo, Y2U forever. Welcome to the stream, forever, Ava. Ava? I remember your name though. I forgot what I called you. For you probably gave me a nickname, huh? But yeah, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? He's my cousin's brother. Oh, okay. So that's basically your cousin.
Okay. So validation data sets. So let's look at this example.
So this one is important. So, validation.
Suppose we want to do cat dog prediction, right? We prepared a lot of training data sets, and the training data sets we have the input data X, we also have a target of Y, and we select the machine learning model and going through the computer to train to learn from the data. Suppose now we have the data and we prepare the testing data set. Remember, we care the model's learning capability or the performance on the testing unseen new data. So we
testing data sets are unseen new data points. So we have the training data set D. Are you studying? Yes, I am, and welcome to the stream. SHSBBZBZA5318. How's it going? Sally, you called me Sally Joy. Okay, Sally. I hope I remember that. How's it going, Sally? If you, cause it's been a while. I don't think you've been to the streams in a long time. So, yeah, I tend to forget with like more people coming in and stuff. But how's it going? Thank you, of course. Wait, did I ask how you're doing? SHSB. What do I call you? Shisby? Drea, can I ask you about your first praying experience? I don't really remember my first one. I was born in a Muslim household, so it's kind of something that I've always done since I could remember. Like, not consistently, obviously. Like, when you're a kid, it's not forced on you to pray. But ever since I've like watched my mom pray as a kid, like I'd like jump on her back. You know, it's kind of like a universal experience that like kids like to ride on their parents like while they're praying. And yeah, that's your like first introduction to it, and then eventually you're older, and then you're like, all right, I have to start praying now. You don't know why exactly, but eventually you reach an age, maybe like your preteens, like your tween years, and then you're like, wow, this really makes sense. Like maybe you messed up or something, you get up for tahajjud, and then it really fixes your life. It's like, wow, prayer is just the essence of life. Like, this is why we're made. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that, like, I didn't create you and the jinn except to worship me. So yeah, I'd say my first official praying experience out of my own will was probably when I was like 12 or 11. That's when I realized Islam is for me. Because even if you're born in a Muslim household, you still have to choose the religion for yourself. And a lot of people, they get to really old ages. It's not like everyone figures it out when they're in their 12, 20 years. Some people still have to figure it out for themselves. Oh, thanks so much for that. Of course, Sally. What are you asking because you're Muslim or you're like considering being Muslim? But yeah, that was a really good question. I like talking about this stuff. There's like a bug flying around me though. I don't know if y'all saw it. So validation. So you put in the input and the output, you target it, and then you put it into the computer, and then it prints out a model, or like takes out a model, and then a new observation is made. Wait, so the testing data sets the new observation? I don't know. We would like to hear more. Then keep talking. Who's interrupting you? Oh yeah, you could ask more questions if you want, Sally. Um, yeah, I didn't stop talking because I ran out of things to say. It's more like she said thank you so much for that, as in like I think she got the answer. But yeah, if you wanna ask more, you can. Don't feel like you're bothering me when I study. Just for my like first time, wanted to get an idea. I'm considering to pray though. So I have to ask, like, are you considering being a Muslim, or are you like in a Muslim family just trying to practice the religion? Like, when was your first encounter with Islam?
Get this new observation which were never used in the training data as to train the model with the performance on the testing on the data. And we prepare the testing data set. Remember, we care the model's learning capability or the performance on the testing on some new data. So we get this new observation.
Unseen. What do you see?
Select the machine learning model and going through the computer to train to learn from the data. Suppose now we have the data and we prepare the testing data set. Remember, we care the model's learning capability or the performance on the testing on some new data.
Yeah, considering to pray, I'm not from a Muslim household. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. CS student? I guess you could say that. It's data science. So it's like computer science, but like data science. I don't know the difference, honestly. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Manas Rosa? Assalamu alaikum. That sounds like a Muslim name. How's it going? Yeah, I'm trying to convert your got that, just like asking any questions. I'll try my best to answer. I can't see because I'm not like a sheikh or like a scholar or anything, but I'll try my best to give you like the basic general ideas of Islam. And also, if you need help like guiding me guiding you to taking the testimony of faith to become Muslim, I'll help you with that as well, if you need me to. It's NS. Oh, okay, NS, nice. Yeah, I know data science. Okay. I was like, Mannas, huh? Manna wa salwa, you know? Musa alayhi salam's people, Bani Israel, their food that they got sick and tired of, so they wanted onions and stuff. Oh, I'm back. I'm eating hot wings for my dinner as a midnight snack. Ooh, nice. Sounds good. Welcome back, Ace.
So we get this new observation which were never used in the training data sets to train the model. We check performance. If we find
So it gets an output. What is the resulting target label value? If the accuracy is low, we do it again. So the model prints out an output. What is the resulting target label? So then it goes back here to the new observation training data set. LOL. So what's the first thing I should do after waking up as a Muslim? Wait, you want to become a Muslim, Aris? But if you're asking generally, not that you want to be a Muslim, I don't know, I'm not assuming. But if you were to wake up as a Muslim one day, the first thing you should do, well, I guess before you wake up, is to put an alarm for Fajr. You know, the dawn prayers before the sun rises. And yeah, you could check that on your prayer app. There are a lot of prayer apps and websites for your specific location for the prayer times. And yeah, you could pray 5 times a day. You if you don't know how to pray, which is, you know, self-explanatory, I don't know the word, which is like understandable, because if you're new, you could have it printed out, all the phrases that you need to say in your prayers. You need to study that before or after you take your shahada, just like whenever you can, and read off the paper, and that's fine for the time being until you get it down. Yeah, and then just keep up with your prayers. That's it. Like, that's the only thing you have to do every single day. And in Ramadan is when you have to fast. Speaking of fasting, I should fast tomorrow because it's white day. Or today, actually, because actually not today. It's not midnight yet, but yeah. What are y'all talking about? Please explain. Sorry, Ace, we're talking about religion here because Sally, Y2U forever, is considering becoming a Muslim. So I'm just, showing her the ropes. I did pray one time. I did wudu, faced towards the Qibla, and started praying with the help of ChatGPT. Wow, that's awesome, Sally. Wow, I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. Like, the fact that you even remember every step, as in like making the ablution, you know, because there's like a washing ritual that you have to do before you have to pray. So I said put your alarm and pray 5 times a day. That consists of making wudu before that as well, and facing the Qibla and the Kaaba. But it was a long time ago. Yeah, it's fine. It's still experience, you know. It builds up, and I'm so proud of you for, like, you know, taking it seriously again. Oh, Ace, LOL hot wings. Now I'm craving them. Yeah, LOLs. If I could, I would give you a whole bunch. Aw, so sweet. Nah, I don't want to be though, but just asking. Okay, yeah, that's what I assumed. We were basically talking about how to pray, etc., etc. Oh, well, I go to church sometimes, and I'm a Christian, but I can barely go because I'm too busy with the summer. That's fine. Like, yeah. It's nice that you go whenever you can, though. I'm not Christian, but I respect it when people go to the church. And I hope more Christians do go to the church, because a world with religion is better than a world without it, you know? No matter what religion people follow, it's better to have more religious people, because we don't want to live by our whims and desires. That's what increases suicide rates. We don't want people to hurt themselves, because hedonism makes you feel really empty. It's not good for you. Bro, I will subscribe and like if you count, if you could play this one song, that's enough for me. That's the artist name in Graham. Hello Atlas Chav1. I don't normally play songs on my live stream. I could search it up for you, but to play it is it's kind of against my religion. Like to, because you know music it's kind of controversial, not really allowed. I don't know it's a hard pill to swallow. It's just even if you do listen to music, it's better not to expose it or like share it. You know. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Atlas Chav1. How's it going? I have a friend who was Muslim and who's a good friend of mine. Aw, that's so sweet. Of him to be nice to you. Atlas Ch. We can't play songs here, you know that. Oh, wow. I'm surprised you know that, Iris. Yep. Is the subject you're studying difficult? Yeah, I guess so. Like, I try my best, though. I try my best. That's why, like, taking it little by little, talking in between, it makes it more manageable, you know? I'm praying my mom wakes up and sees her child munching on hot chicken wings? You're praying for that? Why? We'll get copyright. Oh, that's true. That too. When I was a kid, I was kind of Orthodox Christian. I used to pray and even knew a prayer by heart. But my family isn't very religious, so I never really became religious myself. I guess so. Like, your religion really, your closest surrounding does affect you. So if they're not religious, it's hard to be religious on your own. And if your family is religious, it does affect you too. You become religious too. So, yeah, as much as they play a huge role in becoming who you are, because yeah, your surrounding makes you as a person. We still have that free will to choose religion for ourselves, especially after we're, you know, done maturing biologically. We could decipher, you know, right and wrong for ourselves. Dre is plucking your eyebrow. Hold on. So, yeah, I mean, this is one of those questions where it's like you have to get really. There's some details in it, like, apparently, like, just cleaning like the unibrow is fine, you know, that's not part of the eyebrow, but like really shaping it, plucking it, trimming it, you know how people they like rake a comb through it and then they cut it. That's not allowed. You know, like yeah, there's some wisdom behind it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it does connect to the brain. You know, the temple area is just really, really sensitive. I don't know. I just think about that and, you know. But the unibrow is completely fine to shape. Like, it's not part of your eyebrow. But yeah. It is really, really, a big thing, though. Like, the curse is on somebody who shaves their eyebrow. It's very bad. I know everything. What? Yes, what? Haha. Buddha loves you guys. Thanks, Roporgo. That's nice. I respect Buddha. I respect all religions, and yeah, a world with religion is better than without religion. Because there's one common theme among all religions: Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, Judaism, everything, Hinduism too. The main the core teaching is just to be nice, to be as kind as you can to others, and to be nice to yourself as well. To protect life and to preserve it. I used to pluck them before I knew this. I see. Yeah, at least now you know. That's fine if you didn't know. In Islam, if you don't know something that's wrong and you do it, you're not held accountable for it because the religion is based on intention. So if you do something with the intent that is not wrong, as in you didn't know, you're not held accountable for that. You could say once you realize, Astaghfirullah, ya Allah, please forgive me. And he will forgive you for sure. Gym time. Yo, Cal, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? See, I have a lot of styles that don't look so Christian. Like, I dress goth or I dress like a bunch of things like alt, but I'm not so good at dressing goth. Oh, I see. Makes sense, Ace. Yeah, people, they dress up a lot, and it's fun. I can see why. But in Islam, we just gotta be modest. Huge big question, Drea. Do you wear a hijab? And if so, which color is your favorite? Yes, I do. I am a hijabi full time. I've been a hijabi my whole life, as far as I can remember. And my favorite colors like dark blue, red, brown, black. I like darker colors. I don't know if lighter colors work for me. They probably work better with like fairer skin, you know? But yeah, OMG, I love gothic style Ace. Oof, I meant smile, bareback. Okay. See you later, Ace. But yeah, I like navy blue is my favorite color to wear.
The accuracy is not good, or the loss function is still, the loss value is still high. We will go back, but we may, we may figure out how to make the model better. So now you see the training and the testing. So this looks.
So this is training and testing data set goes in the model.
Straightforward. However, here we want to give you, some tricks, right, in training the machine learning model. What you should now do. Previously, we mentioned that when we prepare the data sets, we prepare the training, we prepare testing, and then it's kind of like a big, goes through this, the iterations until we get the good model. But this is the things you should not do. Actually, in practice, instead of using two data sets, we prepare 3 data sets. This is the things you should not do.
Okay. Okay, back. Yo, welcome back, Ace. I guess the whole chat stopped for you to come back. Okay. What's your favorite sport, huh? Is it basketball? Yeah, it is. I think I mentioned that before. I don't know. I think I have the most experience with basketball, though. Soccer, not so much. Pickleball, yeah, but I wouldn't call that sport. I mean, it is activity, but I'm not good at that. It's not fun. Basketball is more fun, though. One time I went to a vacation in Kolkata and we went to an Islamic area with lots of Muslim people, and it was the first time I saw a mosque, Muslim girls and men, and I felt peace at heart. I don't know why though. Oh, that's so sweet, Sally. Wow. I'm so glad you went to an Islamic area. That's like very outgoing and very open-minded of you. And the peace that you felt, it's not a coincidence, it comes from God. One thing that kind of makes my Christian kind of weirded out is that I want to work as a tattoo artist, and she's scared of tattoo pens. LLs. Yeah, tattoos are kind of sin. Christians don't like tattoos either. It's not just haram in Islam as well. Alright, that's good. And it was my first time seeing people pray in a mosque. Wow. So how long ago was this? Yo, Max Jones, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Are you just streaming YouTube? I am, yeah. I'm talking while studying, so. Oh, you didn't know. I didn't know what? That you want to be a tattoo artist? That's a very specific thing to want to be. Testing data is... Oh, you're talking to Max Jones. That's funny. Like, what does that look like? Okay. Testing data is usually used to judge the goodness of a fully trained model, but here it is used to fine-tune the model. The testing data here is not independent of training process and may not reflect a prediction on real-world data. So, this is what not to do. Using testing data to refine Yo, welcome back. Welcome back, doggy. How's it going? What are you studying? Hello, live. I'm studying machine learning. Specifically, linear models in regression analysis. In December last year. Oh, wow. Sounds like 8 months ago. Or 7 months. No, she does jobs and she works for FBI and she has 8 bodybuilders that they're just standing by the back doors. You mean bodyguards? Bodybuilders. I just want you to be able to be in a religion that I've been in without being judged. Want me to be in a religion? To be able to be in a religion. Okay. I see. Works for FBI. Iris, Julia. But in my school, we get judged horribly if we dress. Oh, I see. You probably go to like a conservative school, huh? Cause wearing goth and new stuff. I mean, when I was in school, we had uniforms, but I still wore like spiky, cut at the shoulder jackets. You know, it was passed me down from my sister, but I found it really cool too. It had like spikes, and my classmates would touch it. They'd be like, "Ooh!" It's like what metal, artists, music artists like wear, that type of thing. Are you Christian? I'm not Christian, but we have some Christians in the chat, right? Not really. Bareback. Okay. Lots of FBI peeps here. Yeah. Be on your best behaviors, guys. So, to use testing data to refine tune the model is bad because testing data is usually used to judge the goodness of full trained model. It's not independent of training processes and may not reflect the prediction of real world data. What's your real name, Joya? Just whisper on my ears and I won't tell anyone, I promise. Okay, yes. My real name is Julia. Don't tell anyone. I work for MI6, not FBI. Nice try. What even is MI6, bro? Y'all are pretty bad agents because leaking your organization's name is just... Close ears. Close. Curse is right. Close enough. Though UK is not that far from America. Wow, what time is it in UK? Let me guess. It's 8 a.m. Right? Is it? I mean, I had a lot of UK friends from Discord, but yeah, online friends don't last. They're not real. Why did things turn into religion and then into FBI peeps? I know, right? You guys can talk about anything. Nah, it's 10 a.m. Oh, I see. Okay. That's close. Not really. 2 hours below. MI6 is UK Central Agency. Oh, okay. Thanks for explaining. I never knew that. That's crazy. So, the testing data here is not independent of training processes. It may not reflect the prediction on real-world data. So what can you do?
Actually, in practice, instead of using two datasets, we prepare 3 datasets.
I want to play volleyball. Oh, that reminds me of that one anime. So with the H. Haiku? Jojo. Yes. L. Oh wait. What's your name? L. Miss Macaroni, Mr. Macaroni, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? I forgot for a second there. I'm planning to go back into volleyball this school year since school isn't very far from now. That's awesome, Ace. I hope you do get into volleyball again. It's good for your health and yeah. Discord, huh? You have Discord since when? I had Discord. I don't use it anymore, honestly. Like, it's just too much drama and stuff. Like, and too much time wastage too. I mean, it's fun for a while, then you just get bored of it. Like, yeah. Oh, I wanna play. LG volleyball brings back so many bad memories. Bad memories? No, why, Sally? Then why don't you play volleyball? Guys, I have 3 whole videos on my channel. No way, Mr. Macaroni, you never told us. Should we check it out? Let's check out Mr. Macaroni's YouTube because I've never played sports. I don't know. Yeah. I don't blame you. No, this is embarrassing. Let's see, Mr. Macaroni.
Have a snack with me.
Ooh.
Drink of the day.
Wait, caffeine? That's bad for you.
Yum.
Alright, black raspberry is nice. That's cute. Yo, wait, hold on. Let's subscribe.
Why did it explode?
Not a people person.
Gummies.
What kind of gummies are those? Oh, okay. What?
Bye-bye.
What? Oh, nice. You recycled. That's awesome. Gummies. Yeah, I love those Annie's gummies. Let's watch all of them. What am I watching? Who's your friend? That was funny.
Today we're doing Squishy Review Plus ASMR. I almost just broke the camera. I have lots of squishies at 7 now, so I'm happy. Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, that dumpling is really popular.
Very squishy. Pretty good noises. Cute for text.
Wait, why so low, bro? 4 out of 10.
Cheese. One guy, pretty cute. Doesn't do much. H -1.
-1.
Machi.
You're pretty strict rater.
7/10. I still have more. Come back for part 2.
Okay. Nice.
Today,
Okay. Back to our lecture. Wow, squishies, yeah. I literally just posted that video 5 minutes ago. Ah, nice. She said recycle. You recycle, that's awesome. Oh, I just looked at Elle's channel. That's so cool. I wish I could make videos. I just can't because I'm not allowed till I'm 14. Yeah, no problem, Ace. Don't rush. You'll get to it when you get to it. So we need 3 data sets. Just kidding, your shorts are way better than Juaria's shorts. What? What? Anyways, my shorts are the best. It's all animals. It's a new animal every time. I know, guys. You know what? I'll subscribe to you. Yeah, let's go. Start live streaming out. True. Yeah, live streaming is a good suggestion.
This is very important.
I actually lost my channel. I worked really hard for a year, but my biggest concern was losing all my friends' accounts. All your friends' accounts, huh? Like the people you subscribe to?
We call training dataset, validation dataset, testing dataset. Training dataset and validation dataset, they help us to get a good model out.
Yay. Training and validation help get good model. Well, the testing data set refines it, right? Doria, I can sub right now. Don't worry. Sub her, guys. Sub if you are not gay. Yellow. Hi, Speedy. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? We could be your viewers. Yeah, everyone subscribe to Mr. Macaroni as an L, and then we could watch her live streams. I mean, right, guys? Yeah, we.
So actually the idea is the training data sets will use training a model. Suppose you get model 1, and this model will be used validation to evaluate. If we find that the error is high, the loss error is high, then we come back and we may make adjustment or modification in the training process, and or maybe select a more complicated model. So anyway, so we get a model 2. This is a refined model. Then we use validation to check again. If we are not happy with, we come back. We get a model 3, I get it here. So until we repeat this process, until we get a good error, small, low error, that we are satisfied on the validation dataset. When we get this one, suppose here, we will use the testing. So suppose at here this point, we say we're good. Now we can use the testing dataset to make a conclusion. Okay. So which is the only one. Suppose you're good at the testing dataset error, then this is the things we will launch in the product. So now you see why we separate or why we create a validation dataset. So validation dataset and the training dataset, then
no problem, L. Wait, thanks, guys. Of course. You gotta be very attractive for that sentence to be said by a person to you. What sentence? As you said, we don't, then we are gay. I don't get it. Sorry. Wait, so saying if you don't, you're gay, that means you have to be really attractive for that sentence to be said to you. You have to be attractive to be gay? I kind of don't think I'm in a religion, but you still support. I just don't know. Support you? You don't have to be in a religion to be supported by religious people. That's what religious people just do, Just be nice to people. Whether they're religious or not. I don't know. So, I don't know. Haha, to turn a straight person to be attracted to their own gender is crazy. I guess so.
Training data sets help us to update the weight, right? Update the weight in the machine. Training model, validation data sets help us to judge whether the model is good or not. Although validation data set,
You study so hard, Joya. Hats off you, bro. Thank you, Air Scott. I appreciate it. Oh Lord, I mean I, not you. I, by each other. Oh, that's fine. Hey, like you don't have to be religious. Like, there's no compulsion in religion. Nobody can force you, and it only has to come from within yourself. Yeah. I mean, Michaela? Exactly. Who's Michaela? I can never do that. I eat hot chicken wings and then I drink milk and now I can't lay on my stomach without feeling like I'm gonna throw up. Ooh, yeah. I don't like spicy food. That's why you need milk, but then you get so full and your stomach hurts. Hope you feel better, Ace. Or twin. I can't eat a lot because I'll get sick, but I used to look like a twig. Used to? Woo! It's okay. You'll get back to your twig self. In a healthy way. You'll get ripped. Like skinny, but strong. I wanna be that too. We should start resistance training, guys. Although I can't stream that. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. As in, like there's a specific reel that I saw on Instagram. It's called the HIIT tutorial. It's a type of training. I forgot what it stands for. But it's like a 20-minute video, and this person did it back to back 2 times, every single day, every weekday, and the weekend she would rest, and she would like keep her diet full of protein, low sugar, low carb, and she lost all her weight. Like that was so cool. And osteoporosis, there's so many things before 30 that you can avoid in your older age if you take care of your health now. Ace, what gender are you? I think that's a girl. My tummy hurts because of hunger. No, why, Eris? It's only noon. You should go eat something. Eat some dal. This exam was so bad, and my mom told me if I fail or do worse than my previous scores, she'll put me in a tuition where I don't know anyone, but my crush studies there. Plus, your crush studies there. I don't think that sounds too bad anymore, but yeah, I would fail the exam on purpose. But then again, I don't have a crush. Wait, if your crush studies there, then isn't that a win? I know, right? It's really female. Well, I mean, my previous. It's gonna be so weird. Okay, write it down. Why do you want my gender? Ace, are you gay? I like spicy food. Yeah, spicy food is nice if it doesn't hurt your stomach. I don't know why anybody would want to get hurt though. This is very important. Again, with the gender thing. We don't want. Uh-oh. Yo, this is a family-friendly channel. No mentioning that. What is happening? What is going on? I don't know. You don't have to say your gender if you don't want to. So validation set helps to judge whether the model is good or not.
That's not a contribution to we don't computer read right of the validation data set. We only use this one to check the performance. The key things is training data sets, right? They get updated with. So we just use the validation as a kind of indicator of whether the model is good or not. If it is not good, we will repeat this. We will modify some parameter models or update the training settings until we get a good model on the validation data set. So that's why the training and validation you see they involve, although validation does not explicitly involve the training, but it helps the model selection. The testing data set is totally independent of the training process.
So testing data set. What was happening here? I'm a woman. Yeah, I could tell. Ace, answer why. Tell me, Ace, stop with the gender thing or I have to take some action. Guys, chill out. This isn't a dating site. Bro, what? Who is even trying? Why is she asking my gender? Aries is a guy. Okay, I was just asking. This chat is so funny and fun to be in. I guess so. Don't be haram. Don't ask anyone's gender, alright? I'm the only man here, so that means you all are women. Nah, Iris, I'm a man too. So there's two guys here. What a crazy question to answer. I mean, to ask. Bro, right when the chat got weird, my mom came in the room. I was studying this whole time. And then yaoi time. Boom. Oops. I...
Split it into 3 data sets, maybe not enough, maybe half, so better, or maybe pretty later. So which is the only one, suppose you're good at testing data set validation, we just use the validation.
No, be family friendly, bro. True. Sorry, but can y'all stop asking my gender because it's making me uncomfortable? Sorry. No, it's fine. We already know you're a girl. Or Joy has to end the stream. True.
Indicator whether the model is good or not. If it is not good, we will repeat this. We will modify some parameter models or update the training things until we get good the model on the validation set. So that's why the training and validation you see they involve. Although validation does not explicitly involve the training, but it helps the model selection. The testing data set is totally independent of the training process. The testing only use at the end way to check or to get the final correct validation power. So this is what you need to when you machine prepare the 3 data set. Under the training and validation help you to do the model selection. So what is the percentage? Actually, I'm really thinking you can prepare 60%. Suppose you have or validation help you. So this is what you need to do when you emotionally prepare those 3 data set. To under the training and validation help you to do the model selection. So what is the percentage? Actually, usually you can think we may prepare 60%. Suppose you have 100 data points. 100 data points. How we partition this data point to form those 3 data sets? Usually 60%, 20%, and 20%. So this is an example of the partition as a percentage for each data set. Also, we have a validation data set. This is we start closed form.
Oh my days.
Go out. So it computes on the image was wide cross validation.
So 2020 and 60. Just for Gotham. Haha, you're Batman. Well, you're Spider-Man or something. Slide into battle for Gotham. Yo, everyone's a superhero now. Nice. Okay, bye. Bye, Ace. Hope you feel better. Hope your stomach feels better. If you're Spider-Man, then I'm a minion. We believe in you, L. I need to defend the city. Bye, L. I have a secret. Oh, okay. That was your secret. Training.
The partition as a percentage for each data set. Also, we have.
Hey, Joyce isn't saying "Oh my days," Harold. Oh my days. Is it, bro? I never thought about that. It's not haram. It's a common slang phrase to express shock. No divine invocation. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. It's not saying like oh, it's not like you're talking about God though. Well, that's a good question. She misunderstood. Oh, my days sounds so British. It is British, bro. I got influenced by my British friends. I'm not leaving. I was saying that to L. Oh, okay. Like you're about to take the Kohinoor. What is that? Oh, yo, I was come back. True. Welcome back for the 5 billionth time. Not that we mind or anything.
20%. So this is an example of the partition as a percentage for each data set. Also, we have a validation data set. This is what we call a cross validation. So this. cross validation is using in the case. For example, suppose you don't have large enough of the data set, how, right? Suppose you only have 100. 100 may be just good enough for training and the testing. How if you split it into 3 data sets, maybe not enough, maybe harm the training, right? So can we still using all those 500 data and still get a validation data set? So this is a
My viewers are doubting you, Julia. Why? What did I do? Use pen, why pencil? Oh, I guess because my pen is like, I don't know, it keeps drying out. Like, yeah. I have to buy new pens. And pens are good for note taking because, like, you could erase and whatever. What? No, I'm not hurt. My tummy hurt. JK. The Kohinoor because the British took it from India and because she or he said British, it came to our mind. Oh! Kohinoor. Is that like a idol or something? Let me call the handsome CEO for you guys. Who's that? I have never seen a handsome CEO. Let me know which CEO looks handsome, because they all look chopped. Tony Hurts? Who's Tony Hurts? Go and have medicine. Yeah, Pepto-Bismol. So cross-validation is, in many applications, the supply of data for training and testing may be limited. We could use this. Use when supply of data is limited. Let's say it can't be divided into those 3 parts. Handsome CEO, did I open Wattpad? I know, right? Those two don't go together. CEO of Telegram. I don't need a CEO, I'm not Wyatt. Search, he's an Indian actor. Hrithik Roshan. Julia, it is a trend where there's a YN and CEO with a big broad chest. That's a weird trend, I don't know. But let me see, Telegram CEO. Huh? Yo. Okay. Wow. Yeah, you that just disproved everything I said. I don't need CEO, I'm Gotham. Beautiful. I really want a cat, guys. I hope you get a cat, Sally. But, like, don't buy it. Adopt it, okay? Search Arjun Kapoor. He's also Indian. Okay, I'm not gonna search up how, like, good-looking guys. I mean, I don't know if they're good-looking, but, like, y'all probably think that. But
cross-validation.
I probably shouldn't be doing that.
Cross-validation, suppose you have this 100 data point, you partition them into several subgroups. For example, here, let's say this is a 5 groups, 5 partitions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you train the model. The first one, you train the model using the first. You train the model. You train the model using from the second to the last partition, using all those as training, and this one as to check those out. Then you run the train model again. But now you use this one and this one to train model, but this one you check as a validation. And repeat it because we have 5 partitions, so we will train 5 times using the different partitions. Then you will get this model.
Yeah, don't search for anyone, just focus on your studies. True. Can you search YN and CEO trend if you want to? I'm kind of worried about that. Okay, bye, Ace. Bye. Girly Pop, you said to search up in the first place. I did. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sally. Seashells, seashells. She sells seashells by the Sally. She? Who is she? Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Are you studying? Yeah. Hello, a true boss. Welcome to the stream. And nice profile picture. I like that. Moon from Mario. No, I said that to Aries. Oh, okay. No, we're searching. Alright. Okay. Which part has lowest error? Okay.
So suppose here, when we check the different models and we get this accuracy, get this loss value, we will select one. Now we get it with the smallest validation error, and this validation actually is the average of the validation error from each row. Once you select it here, okay, the next one, you will use the whole data to train the model with
Whole data to train
the model to state. Okay, this is a cross validation. Get this loss value. We will select one. Now we get it with the smallest value.
Let's go our Pandam. Yo, hey, welcome back to the stream. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. And I don't know what that means. Like, that was also in the last stream. The return of the Zuhaib. Yeah, I'm not gonna search anything. Finally, someone notices. Still studying? I don't think you get any breaks too. Yeah, I don't. Welcome back. Thank you, only not to you, Jared. Okay. Other lives have no life. It's always some guy doing push-ups with his family or someone peeling an egg or something. All clickbait vids. Yeah, this is the most like real life type of thing. And no editing, no additional stuff on the screen. Just like pure live streaming. That's what YouTube is meant for. I swear those lives where they do sleeping and just keep the live on, like why do someone watch that? It's funny. Yo, I'll admit I watched that when it was like a pre-recorded one though. It's like I just wanted to see what got like I show Speed like what got him famous, and he used to do sleep streams. I was like, whoa. I guess he started that trend though. I gotta go. Bye. I love y'all as friends. Bye, Ace. Thanks for staying. Loads of live streams are pre-recorded scams for children begging for donations. That's sad. I might be back soon. I don't know. Yeah, I could tell.
Validation error, and this validation actually is the average of the validation error from each row. Once you select it here, okay, the next one, you will use the whole data to train the model with the model to state. Okay, this. Once you select it here, okay, the next one, you will use the whole data to train the model with the model to state. Okay, this.
Use the entire data set to train the model. Bye, AC. Yeah, I'm back. What? That fast? Bro, where do you even go? Don't forget those stupid Minecraft loop live streams. Yeah, man. There's a British live streamer who's an evangelical Christian. He said God told him to travel to Hong Kong to preach about the Bible. Like, what? I don't know. That's weird. Sometimes someone is either playing Roblox with some brain rot music playing in the background with the Korean kids playing. Yeah, all these lives are really weird. It's like pure brain rot, and I don't know how so many people on the internet like, spend time on that. It's sad. I'm banana. What's your major? Math. Applied mathematics and statistics, minoring in data science and machine learning. All that. L is Batman, Spider-Man, and Ash is Flash. Nice. Ace is Flash, yeah. You guys are very cool. Except you're all good girls. That's funny. Or do you mean Eris's flash? Doggy, you've been missing for a while, but I want Eris got to our pundum. Oh, sorry, bye guys. Bye.
This is a cross validation. Next one is sometimes people also talking about the bias and the variance. So for here, let's quickly show you what it is. So suppose for some tasks, and we have a human performance, and suppose the performance model for the human, right, without using machine learning. That's supposed to human to do it manually. So suppose the error, we are good at 0.1, the error. Now you train a model, right, and you find the training error and the validation error. Now we use validation, not testing. So we find that both are high, right? If we are both high, now the model may be too simple, so unfitting. So this have a high gap, between the training and validation.
Human level error, but the training error is high. Error is low, the training error is high. What does that mean? Drea is 50 years actually. I will not deny or answer or confirm or deny that. Drea turned 51 yesterday. Yeah, they named Area 51 after me. In Johnny tests. Or is someone, mostly Indian aunties, just staring at the camera and doing nothing except drinking water or sleeping? That's so weird, bro. Joy's 50 years old. I mean, that's a good guess, guys. I can see why y'all think that. Hey, let me get some water though. I had a water bottle. It's weird. What's weird? Not this super duper difficult, man. It's not that difficult. It's just like a lack of experience. Once you do it a bit more, you get more comfortable with it, and then you get good at it. That's for anything in life. Something said weird or someone acting weird, just let me know. Nah, nobody's weird. Don't worry. I cry every time practicing maths with my mom one day before my exam. One day, of course, you're gonna feel sad and scared. You have to start way before one day, at least a week. Like this is, yeah. Do as I say, not as I do. I should have been done with this a week ago. Math is weird, but it's very relevant. E.g. quadratic equations and trigonometry is very common to use when you open and close the door. Really? That's very interesting. Hey, you are that guy from Island who loves kids. Stop saying what? Yo, Aries, how could you say that? Is Paul Pumdon something that I don't understand? That's like, Jeffrey Epstein related? Paul, what was it? Pumdon. Jamaican use pom pom power, like. But wow, you can't say that. It's a family friendly thing. Channel. What's the time right now in your country? Hello, Ray Raj. It's currently 11:37. This clock is 2 minutes ahead. Yeah, it's pretty late. Nothing fun about that. True. Oh, fun studying? Okay. You're right, you're right. Girly, one time I practiced math so hard. I was doing geometry, right? And I literally spent the whole day doing that. Then tomorrow, the exam, none of the geometry could just came only arithmetic. Oh. You know, it's always better to overstudy than understudy. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't worry. It's not a waste. Even though it feels like a waste, it's still good for your brain. You're gonna have to do those questions eventually. And when you do, it's gonna come in handy. Even if you forget, you'll remember it much more quickly than if you never did that. If you never practiced. I'll have the right to ban anyone from Juria. Oh. It's not even power, and what does that have to do with Little St. James? I don't know. Is differential calculus part of function of one variable? Depends what the function is. One variable? What is that, x? Then the the derivative is just one. I don't know what that is, Sally. Then tell him to stop saying power palm down. It's been 1 week and he kept saying it, just ignoring it. Why would I not ignore it? Like, it's nothing wrong. Unless you tell me what's wrong about that, Aries. Like, what is it? If it's nothing wrong, then you can't ban him. Like, it could be annoying, but it's not inherently wrong. You know what's wrong is saying that he's Jeffrey Epstein. And I feel bad even saying that name. I shouldn't. It's like literally Voldemort, but worse. Voldemort is better.
Validation error to the human performance. So this is called bias. Another case here, the variance. Variance is considering the differences between the training error and the validation error.
I think I have a new crush. Whoa! That's crazy! So you went from Ricky to Mateo to Ruben, and there's other guys. But, like, who's the new guy? That's crazy. Jeffrey's a monster, yeah. What chapter are you studying? It's not really a chapter. I'm just studying bias and variance right now. And welcome back to the stream, Queen. Congrats, Queen Puppy Wag. That's great. Ryder. Okay, that name is actually nice because it reminds me of Flynn Rider.
So for here, suppose we have another model. Okay, and this model is complicated enough. It's good for the training, but not good on validation. We will see the high validation error, but we still have good small, training error. So this will have a large variance.
I don't know, it's a hate. So you go to school for making a crush, not for study well. Messi's son. Was it Mateo from Argentina? Yeah, I guess so. Queen, you can ban Eris if you want. He's gonna lose his mod powers. We're back, guys. Okay, bye, Sally. I'm a chemistry major student, buddy. What about you? Math. Chemistry is cool, though. Cooking is chemistry. So, you'd be a good chef.
But a small, so in this case, you can see we have a large variance. We have a small bias. And this one we have a large bias, but we have
Okay. Queen couldn't ban me, bro. I'm a manager mod. You may be a manager, but I'm a PMC. What is that? Whoa. Put that on a resume. It sounds like a dictator Mbappe. Kylian Dictador. What? And am I? Haha, dictator? Man, I miss the memes, bro. World Cup.
have a small variance.
So the closer the human level error and the training errors are, the larger the bias. And the higher it is, the smaller it is, the smaller the bias.
So we know that. So the model have a.
So this one's about underfitting data. Row. Put red heart if you think I'm good mod, but black heart if you think I'm a better mod. Dang. There are no hearts in the chat. He's right behind you, Speedy. Don't forget the Viking. Oh yeah. Haaland.
Large bias and small variance. This is an underfitting model. If we have a model that have a large variance and a small bias, we know this model is overfitting. It has an overfitting issue. Okay? So this is what bias and variance. But for us, if we have this large bias but a small variance, what we can do?
What about blue heart air, Scott? And input no hearts if you're a bad mod. I know no one asked, but my battery is only 10%. Oh, my battery is 24%. I need to end this live stream soon.
As you may want to add more features to make the model.
For large bias, redesign your model, add more features as input, create more complex models. Add more data is not useful here. Adding more data is not useful here. I envy your battery percentage, guys. Y'all acting like you don't have chargers, bro. Then charge your phone. Exactly. The percent doesn't matter. The charge cycles do. Whoa, that's deep. Bro, put that in a quote. How do I make it last till 5 p.m.? It's 1:16 right now in my area. So put it in low saving battery mode. Use lower battery screen brightness. Delete all your apps. Anything in the background, delete or like refresh it.
Slightly more complicated.
And then it's gonna die the next day.
Okay. Or choosing other model representations. Okay. But for here in this situation, any more data is not useful. In that case, suppose you have a large variance, a small bios. So this is all information, right? You may want to add more data. This is the case you may be more data handle or using regression code. Right? So this is how we compare the solution to make the model better based on the bias and variance. Another case we want to show is called processing the data. So another thing actually here this is from the numerical method about the floating.
I'm so done with this lecture, bro. It's going on for so long. Yo, tomorrow I'm going to Hong Kong to see you guys next year. So see you guys next year. Let me buy a ticket. Anyone want to come with me? I got motion. I want to go to Hong Kong just for the food, bro. Like, Chinese food hits. But are you serious? You're gonna leave there and then not come back for the next year? That's crazy. On your Mac, click on the Apple logo on the top left corner. Click About Mac. System reports power. Then you can see the battery health. It's good. It's good. Wait, let me see. Oh, actually, I have 22%. I gotta end soon. But we have 2 minutes left of the lecture. So, what is pre-processing data? Let's look at that real quick. Let's make this little bubble here because I don't want to use another page.
Computation for floating point errors. For example, we have this really large value. So this is a really large value. Now we have this really small value. Suppose now we're just using the large value working with a small value. We know this will have a really high floating point error in building computation. Right? So let's say here suppose we have this iteration and we add this small value 10 to the power 6 number of times. We know the result is what? Right? Result. So once you get here, then minus this one, actually the result you will find out it is not 0. Right? It's the A value. Right?
The result is this, not 0.
So we expect this one is to 0 because we started we add this small value 10 to the power 6 number of times, which should equal to this one, but the result you will find is not 0, 1 because floating point error. So that's why in machine learning we have so many computation with a lot of number of deep data. We don't like the large and small data. For example, the computation for both large and small data. For example, here this is one feature you see they have a really large value, and here this one has a small. For example, this one small value. So they are not at the same scale. It's also this one. So this when we go in computation, because of the floating point errors, we may not have a stable computation. So that's
What? I think I put it too fast. Yeah, Mandarin is. Yeah, Chinese isn't a language, but technically they are not blood related. They mainly speak Cantonese and Mandarin. Wait, what? So Hong Kong is not part of China? That's crazy.
the floating point errors. We may not have a stable computation. So that's why you may want to perform feature scaling.
Save knows nothing except DSI stuff. Oh, what? He knows a lot of things. Chinese isn't a language. Mandarin and Cantonese are languages that are spoken. So what is Chinese? What? That's true, actually. I never thought about that. Forgot the Mac, too. Is Android or iPhone? Guys, what do I do while my phone is charging? No, Akut to have an iPhone. What is Akut? Queen, make one for me, please. Ooh, muffins. Nice. What flavor muffins? Like blueberry, plain. In practice, we transform the data to center it by removing the mean value of each feature, then scale it by dividing non-constant features by their standard deviation.
To rescale to rescale the feature values. So you want all those features, they have the similar or small scales, with that on the same scale level, because we want to reduce the computation error, okay? Because we use floating point numbers, okay? So there are many different ways. Two common ways. One is called rescaling using minimum and maximum values. Another one is using the mean and the standard deviation. Okay? The more common way is this one, standard deviation. I'm using the
Commonly used. I'm drooling just thinking about muffins, like half Indian, kinda, whatever that is. Cinnamon crumble. Ooh, yummy. Oh, so where's the other half from? Queen Elizabeth, how's life been treating you? Elizabeth Lassie passed away a long time ago. Not that long. I remember when she passed away. I was alive when she was alive. I'm that old.
The mean and standard deviation. This is what we call the feature scaling.
Where X is the original feature. Okay, so do we really need to read this, watch this video, read all of these? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it's good enough that I watched this whole lecture, bro. That's crazy. Okay, I'm done. I'm done taking my notes and studying for tonight. This has gone far too long. Cut the show, guys. This has almost been 2 hours. That's crazy. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. And see you guys in the next one. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.